Get centered. You know, we live in such a stressful world, and protecting our peace is being able to find calm in the midst of chaos. It's being able to remind ourselves of how incredible we are in the middle of our storm. Protecting our peace means that the war ceases. And the thing about life is that we all have a war that we're dealing with. Some type of silent battle, some struggle. And every single day, for some of us, that battle is hard. And so I just want to do this for you this morning. I just want to speak life into your life, and I want to do a quick meditation. Something I do pretty much every day that really recenters my life and keeps me in the peace that we all deserve to be in. So if you can right now, I just want you to become aware of your breath, aware of your heartbeat, aware that you're in this moment. And you're not in this moment by accident. This moment is here for you for a reason. And I just want you to feel how blessed you are to be in this moment. I know there's a lot of things in your life right now that might not be going the way you want them to go. But what if those things are going exactly the way you need them to go? So as you feel that breath in your body, that heartbeat, just understand how blessed you are. You have another chance at life, another opportunity at change. And I want you to just feel that for a second. Because we live such in a busy world, a busy society, that we don't give time for us to feel our blessings. And usually we take for granted our greatest blessings. And I believe our greatest blessing that we're given every single day is another chance at life, another opportunity to do life with those that we love, because that's not a guarantee. I was just at the cemetery yesterday reading my book to my mother. And man, what I would do just to physically be able to do that with her physical feedback. So right now, just feel the rise and fall of your chest, your belly if you're breathing full, and that heartbeat. And real quickly, what I want you to do right now, something that you probably don't do, because I know you're super busy, but I just want you to take this moment right now to be so proud of yourself. I mean, just think, you survived everything that you've been through. You're conquering through everything that you're going through. You made it through, or you're making it through everything that you're going through. So just take time right now to be proud of yourself. With your good heart, you're proud of everybody else. But when's the last time you were able to be proud of you? Proud of you for continuing to go. Proud of you for continuing to get through. Proud of you for continuing to grow. Proud of you for continuing to change. Proud of you for continuing to climb those mountains in your life. Proud of you for going for it. Proud of you for doing the best you can do with the life you've been given. So take a moment right now to be proud of yourself. Just right now, take a moment to be proud of you. And I want you to just tell yourself right now, say thank you. Say thank you to yourself. What if this weekend, today, you start treating yourself as the most important person in your life? You start taking care of yourself like you take care of others. You start showering yourself with the love that you give so freely to other people. What if this moment was the moment that you decided to be totally proud of you? Because that's where our change starts. That's where the war ceases, when we find appreciation for us. We find a gratefulness for this moments that we have. That's how we win the battle. And that's what I call protecting your peace. So that's what I want for each and every one of you today. It's for each and every one of you today, just be proud of yourself. And I know it's so easy to not be proud of yourself. I know it's so easy to compare your life. I know it's so easy to think you're not doing enough. I know it's so easy to find everything that's wrong with you, find everything that's not right, find everything that the world says is not enough. I know it's so easy to focus on your not enough, but for today, for this moment, I just want you to be proud of yourself. Because you didn't quit when you had every reason to. The childhood you went through didn't break you. It hurt you, but it didn't break you because you're still here. Man, if you sat back and read your life story, I bet you would be proud of you. I bet you if you took your story and you put it on somebody else and somebody else told your story to you, you would be proud of them. So how about we give that to ourselves today? How about we decide to say, you know what? I'm going to walk in gratefulness today. I'm not going to walk in shame. I'm not going to walk in guilt. I'm not going to walk in worry. And I'm going to live in being proud of myself. Give that gift to yourself. Your soul deserves it. I mean, look at your journey. You're still here. Look at your journey. And look at everything that came against you. And you're still here. Wow. Give yourself some credit. You've been so good at discrediting yourself. So good at justifying why you deserve what you don't deserve. You've been so good at that. I don't want you to be good at that no more. And I want you to become legendary at giving yourself credit, at being proud of yourself, at celebrating yourself. Yeah, life might not be what you want it to be. That's true for most of us. But life is still life. And you're here, making it through and pushing through everything you're going through. I'm proud of you. Now, hopefully today you take time to truly be proud of yourself. And I want you to celebrate yourself today. I want you to do something for you today. I want you to give your soul what it needs today. And I don't want you to feel guilty, and I want you to be unapologetic about doing it, about protecting your peace. People don't know what you deal with. People don't know the battles that you deal with. People don't know the sleepless nights that you have. For years, since mama passed, I don't think I've had a pure sleep night. People don't know that. People don't know I wake up every day, every morning at the same time in the middle of the night. People don't know that. People don't know the things that I deal with, that you deal with. The things that we conquer through every single day that's not visible. Those silent battles that people don't see. And you're getting through that. And you're getting through it. That cape looks good on you, my friend. That cape looks good on you. That cape looks good on you because you're the hero in your story. You're the hero. Put your cape back on if you took it off because it looks good on you. Superhero, superstar, it looks good on you. You're the hero in your story. But you've also been the villain for too long in your story. Today's the day that you get back to being your hero. I'm proud of you. Hopefully today touched your soul a bit. I know it's a little bit different, but I felt it on my soul to give it to you. Hopefully today brought a little bit of peace in your life. I would tell you to type peace, but if you type peace, you're going to get a DM from me about my book. Feel free to pre-order it if you can. It helps me tremendously if you're in position to, of course. Thank you to everybody who supports me and shows up on these lives every single morning. And hopefully today was a release for you. Was a release of maybe the pressure you've been putting on yourself. You know? And I see you, Kristen. You know, a lot of us, we feel like failures, right? I know I go through those moments where I feel like a failure for whatever reason. But it's such a lie that we tell ourselves because how can you be a failure if you're surviving through the day? How can you be a failure if you made it through today? That's a success. Some of our days are terribly hard and you make it through the day. How can you be a failure? But that's the lie that we tell ourselves because we're not doing what we think we should do, or we're not providing the way we think we should provide, or all these things that we think that we have this invisible measuring stick, this visual measuring stick. And some of you know I keep this on my desk. And if you've been around me for a long time, you know what this represents. We have this invisible measuring stick of our worth and our enoughs. And man, if I don't hit this certain measuring stick, this certain status, this certain thing, this certain lifestyle, this certain whatever, then I must not be successful. I must be a failure. If I don't look like them, if I don't look like her or him, if I don't look like that, if I don't look like this, then if I don't have all these things, then I must not be enough. I must be a failure. And it's crazy because a lot of us don't experience peace because we have an idea. Just give me 5 more minutes of your time, please. A lot of us don't experience peace because we've created this impossible mission of what enough is. And the crazy part, most of us don't know what enough is. We're comparing our life to some imaginary thing that doesn't exist. And here's the thing I want to tell you, that no matter how much you have, no matter how much you get, take it from me, no matter how much money you make, no matter how many people follow and know your name, it will never be enough. Because that invisible line changes. And as human beings in this world, we are taught, we are trained, we are programmed to always feel like we're not enough so we can consume things that we think will make us worthy. And we forget that we were born worth it. We forget that we were born worth it. You forgot that you were born worth it. And this world tricks us to make us think that we need these things in order to feel worthy. So this is my symbolism of the enough doesn't exist, because I've already been created enough. There's not enough the world can provide to make me love myself, because I already love myself because I was created enough. So for some of you, it's time to change the rules of your self-esteem in your life. Some of your rules are too harsh for you to feel good about yourself, for you to love yourself. You know, we're chasing this imaginary thing in this world of enough. And most of us don't even know what enough is. Think about it. Most of us don't know what enough is, and we're chasing. We're on this treadmill. We're running fast, getting nowhere. We're not progressing anywhere. We're on this treadmill. We're running faster and faster, and we're just getting more tired and burnt out and exhausted and stressed until we get off this treadmill of life. And we don't run no more. I don't believe a life of chasing. I believe a life of being still. I believe a life of being the magnet. And when I traded in my track shoes, and I decided to live in my things that I could control, I experienced more peace in my life than this world could ever provide. So my friend, as we leave here today, I would just ask you to simplify your life, to simplify happiness, to simplify, oh man, to simplify your definitions of life. You know, I talk about this in Protect Your Peace, simplifying happiness. And we're so legendary. We're so great at making happiness so hard. We have this huge checklist that we got to go down the check to make sure I'm happy. But why can't you just be happy with just being? Why do we have to have something external to determine our internal happiness? Because that's the way we've been programmed since birth. To always feel like we're missing something. I believe the thing that you're missing is the love and appreciation and you being proud of yourself. I want to say these words to you right quick. That I pray and I hope that you get rest from the stress. I pray and I hope that God removes you from feeling depressed, and he gives you the focus to see all the reasons why you're blessed. I hope that your pain turns into your power. I hope that you start to look at yourself and you start to see just how incredible and special you are despite what you're going through. I hope that what you're going through doesn't control you, but it just reminds you of how incredible and strong and resilient you are. I pray God makes his presence felt in your life more than ever. So you know you're chosen. So you know that there's still a plan. So you know that the storm shall pass soon. I hope God showers you with all the high self-esteem so you can look at yourself and be proud of yourself. I pray that your soul is released from suffering and it's connected back with peace. You're made for more. You hear me? You're made for more. Don't you for a second believe the lies that the enemy, that this world tries to put on you. And I fight that battle every day. But today we wave our white flag of peace and we're making a truce with our past. We're making a truce with our shame. We're making a truce with our guilt. And we're no longer going to have that be the war in our life. We're no longer going to have that be in the war of our life. There's no way we can have peace with war. And you've been at war with yourself for far too long, my friend. You let it go. Whatever it is, the burdens are too heavy to carry. Give it to the burden carrier. The way sometimes is too hard to figure out. Let God be your guide to create the way for your life. We put too much pressure on ourselves to figure it out. But what if it's already been figured out? Jeremiah 29:11 tells us that. So let it go. Let it go. It's not yours to control. It is not your responsibility to change that. I love you. I appreciate you. Now you go protect your peace. You protect your energy. You protect your mind. You protect your soul. Be proud of yourself today. Love y'all.